It's funny, since we've done so much of this band over the past year that even on the outtakes album, I'm like, oh, already did that one. So we kind of got to skip around. There we go. Hi guys, welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am, man. Got to go for the walk that we haven't gotten to take in a while at the park. It was fun. Very nice outside. Got to go live like a little beach out there. Pretty cool. Alright, oh boy, good God. We're going to be listening to 4 songs today off of Living in the Past as we continue to work through it. We've already done Bourrée, so we're going to be doing Sweet Dream, Singing All Day, The Witch's Promise, and we've already done Teacher and Inside, so then the last track is Just Trying to Be. Then there's like a side 3, there's a side 4, I mean, there's all kinds of stuff on here, but technically this is all of it since we've already done the UK Teacher, that's track 4 on side 2, so kind of have to skip around a bit, so it's alright. Thank you to our alpha patron Cora, as always, for requesting the Tull or Ford Prefect. I don't know what he's going to be going for this month since this is basically the end, I think. I really appreciate y'all going on this journey with me, man. Tull has been one of the best, easily. I wouldn't have continued on with them if they weren't, you know what I mean? Alright, so first up is Singing All Day. We have a really cool Patreon community. If you want to come join us, join the $15 tier or up. You get 1 free request a month. There's a link in the description. Alright, here we go. Singing All Day, Jethro Tull. 3, 2, 1, go. Don't forget to leave a like too if you don't mind. It really helps.
Singing all day, singing about nothing, singing all day, singing about nothing, singing all day, singing about nothing. Ooh, my, my, my. Ooh, my, my, my. Went down to the station to look for her there. Look through the crowds for a glimpse of her hair. Nothing to see but the crowds keep staring at me, my, my.
Those keys.
Ooh, my, my, my. Down in the street, trying to remember, shuffling my feet. Outside of menswear, is that her in the fur coat? No, it's not December yet, my, my, my. Ooh, my, my, my.
Sounds like the Doors a little bit. Minus the flute, obviously.
Singing all day.
See?
Singing about nothing. Singing all day. Singing about nothing. Back to the house, maybe she'll phone me, singing my songs, feeling so lonely. I sing very softly, so if the phone rings, I can hear it. I can
Dynamics on the drumming, man.
Singing all day, singing about nothing, singing all day, singing about nothing, singing all day, singing about nothing. Ooh, my, my, my. Ooh, my, my, my.
It's like the Seinfeld song. It's a song about nothing. Wow. That's crazy, bro. You know a band is good when even the outtakes, I'm like, well, they should have put that on the album. Whatever album that was associated with, that should have been on the album, bro. The Witch's Promise. I might have done them a little bit out of order, but I don't think it matters.
call you a fool.
Oh, Sweet Dream was supposed to go first.
You were kissed by
Oops. I think it's going third. I don't think it matters.
And later insisted your feelings were true. The witch's promise was coming, believing he listened while laughing you flew. Leaves falling red, yellow, brown all over the sea. And the love you had found lay outside in the rain, washed clean by the water, but nursing his pain. The witch's promise was coming, and you're looking elsewhere for your own selfish gain. Keep looking for somewhere to be. When you're wasting your time, they're not stupid like this. Leave my eagles still falling, you're too blind to see. You won't find it easy now, it's only fair.
Oh my god.
He was willing to
Glenn is on fire, bro.
Waiting for more, but you've already had your share. Oh, it's just promises turning, so don't you wait up for him, he's going to be late.
Both of these have been like trippy soul. Still going. I love when they use the flute to kind of trip you out, you know? It's got such a good sound to it. Alright, now Sweet Dream. This should have gone first if I was going in order. Whoops. That's the previous song kind of went into this one, surprisingly.
And hear your daddy's warning cry. You're going back to be all the things you want to be. While in sweet dreams you softly sigh.
Got like an ominous undercurrent to it.
You hear my voice is calling to be mine again. Live the rest of your life in a day.
I love the horns.
Get out and get what you can while your mommy's at home sleeping.
Love it.
Time to understand, 'cause they lost what they thought they were keeping.
That riff, bro.
No one can see
2? What the hell is happening?
Don't hit your lead to start the car. All wrapped up tightly in the coat you borrowed from me. Your place of resting is not far.
Is this stand up or benefit arrow? I can't tell.
You hear my voice is calling to be mine again. Live the rest of your life today. Get out and get what you can while your mommy's at home sleeping. No time to understand, 'cause they lost what they thought they were keeping.
5. Come on. The kick is crazy, bro. The kick tom combo. Ba, 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 ba.
Get out and get what you can.
God, these guys rock so hard, man.
Sleeping. No
Love it so
time
much.
to understand, 'cause they lost what they thought they were keeping.
That was like the Wrecking Crew in Jethro Tull. Little hints and flourishes of it. Or maybe like Blood, Sweat, and Tears in Tull. I can't tell. That was awesome though. Just trying to be. This is a short one.
There was a time when you were so young and walked in that way. They made you feel they loved you, all seeing they say you're going wrong if that game you don't play, and that the song I sing will lead you astray. Unfeeling, feel lonely, rejection.
Whoa.
Unknowing, know you're going wrong.
That switched up quick.
And they can see that we're just trying to be and not what we seem.
Ooh.
And even now believe that it's not real and only a dream.
Wow. That must have been stand up. And I guess that's the end of the album. I don't know if the side 3 and 4 is like a part of the reissue. I don't know if it was just, you know, a regular, 40-minute album when it came out or not. But that just leaves you with such a strange feeling. I still have my headphones on. See? I was so distracted by that song, man. It was so simple too, but it kind of got like 20 seconds in, it kind of flipped. I thought it was gonna be like almost like a lullaby or like a nursery song or something. I don't know, but then it kind of got a little ominous there at that acoustic. I was like, whoa, well, I guess I thought about that one wrong. And then by the end, man, I was just left wanting more. Like, I love when Ian waxes poetically and starts pondering questions and poses questions. It's not you know, he's always trying to do some of this music, but there's some Jethro Tull songs that just really, I don't know, they just really pull at the string, you know? It's just like, huh, makes you think about stuff, and I like when music does that, because it ain't no fun if it just doesn't do anything, you know? That was so great. 4 different songs, basically. 2 of them, honestly, they all flowed together kind of well for being out of order, but I mean, they're not really, there is no order other than like the album order, obviously, but it's just like a random collection of outtakes and songs they didn't use, basically, so it's not like there's like any through line I have to follow, so whatever. So let me see. So we did Singing All Day first, then Witch's Promise, then Sweet Dream, and then Just Trying to Be. And we've already done Inside. Okay, alright, so The Witch's Promise was a 1970 single. So that's Benefit, right? So the B-side was Teacher, and then it was oh yeah, I was right, on Benefit for US release. Alright, the other ones don't, how about Sweet Dream? That came out in 1969, and that was a bonus track on Stand Up. And it's appeared on a bunch of the, you know, the compilation albums. Jethro Tull, Sweet Dream. That was such a good song. I love when they kind of have like that ominous side to them in a way. You know, it's not like it's in your face. Like I said, it's more in like the undercurrent of the song. You know, it's in like the acoustic that's kind of in the background of the sound. You know, and it's just doing its thing, playing these kind of like ominous chords, you know, and you're like, huh, what's going on here, you know, because there's like this really, you know, kind of not happy-go-lucky, what would the word be, you know, just very Jethro Tull type of music, you know, just the usual Ian fare, and then it's kind of got this like, you know, other element to it, and you're like, what is that, you know? I think Martin and him were just made, like just a match made in heaven, man. Like they really are just 2 creative just geniuses put together, like just, and they're so talented on so many different instruments too. It's so crazy. Then you throw like Clive in there, you throw Glenn in there, you throw John in there, and all the people that come in and out of that band. They were just so destined to be together because they've just made so much good music. Because this is evidence enough, because this is the outtakes and I love it. It's great. This is some good stuff. It's not all my favorite, obviously, but Witch's Promise is great. And that last song, I'm still thinking about that last song, man. I want to listen to it again. It's only 1 minute and 30 seconds, so I don't think it'd be that big of a deal, but I'll do that afterwards. I definitely thought the bass, and basically throughout, except for the last one, obviously, I mean, that was steady as hell, man. Glenn, one of the most underrated bassists, man, because, you know, he, once John came in there, Glass Clock or whatever, I don't know what Glenn did afterwards, but I never saw him pop up in any other stuff, I don't think so. But he's a hell of a bassist, man. It's so crazy how much talent was over there in the UK back then. It's crazy how much, you know, per capita. You know what I'm saying? For how many people are in Britain, at least half of them are musicians. And at least half of that half are great. I think that's insane, dude. Seriously. And they're all children of the war, you know, or were even a part of the war, maybe. And the tail end of it. The stuff in the late 60s, you know, in the early 70s, or even the mid 60s, you know, it's all people that were coming off the horrors, you know, still dealing with the scars of World War II, basically, and people needed something to believe in. They needed something to have a purpose and strive for, you know, and I feel like that's what half of the Moon stuff was, you know, and then all this great music coming out at the same time as that. I mean, like, what a time to be alive, bro. I really was born in such a boring, well, not really. There's lots of stuff that happened, but like, I don't know. It's relatively comfortable and too easy for things nowadays. And that's coming from somebody who's lazy as... I'm trying to work that lazy bone out of my body, especially with this channel, because I literally haven't missed a day in like a year, I don't think. Maybe like once, and that was because I was on vacation, like, or I was actually working technically, but I'd set stuff up beforehand to, you know, premiere, so technically it doesn't count. So that kind of proves I'm not lazy, you know what I'm saying? But this isn't like, you know, I'm not fencing here, you know what I'm saying? So it's not that hard, but it is a lot of hours. It's a lot more work than you would think, you know. And staring at a screen is the worst, bro. It really is. I hate staring at screens for work. Like, I have to like look away after a while. Like, my eyes are gonna be so screwed up by the end of this, bro. They really are. But man, that was just so good, and I love that there was just so much great music back then, especially from the UK, and even America, because y'all, you know, the British invasion like basically spurred a bunch of people to be like, hey, we can make music too, you know, and then just this constant back and forth, you know, it's like that healthy rivalry between the, you know, UK and America and music. I think that's really cool, man. Kind of feels like, you know, Britain's our mother country, and they are, you know, and no matter what, there's always going to be that link between each other, you know, and I think that's special. And I think there's a lot of bands that cross-pollinated each other, and, you know, like Bob Dylan and the Beatles, and they both spread each other's ideas to each other, you know, and then they went back home and they did their thing, and bam, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just when great minds meet, they share ideas, they talk about big things, and not just the sports and politics and gladiator fights, whatever, you know what I'm saying, throughout the ages, man. Like, that's what people that want to learn, and I don't know, that's what they do. They ask questions. They don't just like give stupid answers. I don't know, I'm off topic, but I thought the dynamic drumming in track 2, I believe, I don't know if it was Witch's Promise, it might have been the second one or the third one, but I really like that. Clive is a very instinctual drummer and a great percussionist, man. He just knows how to use every piece of that kit to whatever advantage the band needs, basically, and his dynamics are just out of control, bro. They really are, man. It was just perfect amount of just sound, and the range of it, you know, compared to the rest of the sound, just perfect. The mixing was great, and I know these are all, I'm guessing these are mostly benefit, you know, except for one of them was like 69, but it was on benefit as a bonus track. So you could tell the difference in these songs from last week, you know, because there's way less blues in this. This is more psychedelic Tull, like I said, and I love the psychedelic Tull. That's like one of my favorite sides. I've noticed like some of my favorite sides of all the bands in here is the psychedelic side. So what does that say about me? Thank you, Cora, for sponsoring this album. I know that's kind of gone pretty quick, you know, but I know Ford's probably got some stuff in store for us for this month as well. So fret not, Tull Tuesday will return next week, as always. So thanks for watching, guys. If I had to pick a favorite song out of that 4, that's really hard. For just thinking in general kind of stuff, like you know, making me ask questions, I would go with Just Trying to Be. But favorite song out of the 4 actually be either Sweet Dream or Singing All Day. But The Witch's Promise is great too. But yeah, all 4 of them are honestly really good. Thank you, Cora. And thank you for watching, guys. Y'all are the best. I know a lot of y'all Tull heads have been with me for a while, and I just wanted to say thank you. Thanks for watching, man. I know that it's up and down with this channel once in a while because it's up and down with me. This channel is me, literally, you know? So there's no pretense. It's just me. So if the channel has got a good day, I'm having a good day. Channel has a bad day, having a bad day. But this is how it works, right? I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.